Angel Reese just lost it completely after her own mum blew up Twitter with one of the most reckless and embarrassing rants the WNBA has ever seen. It wasn't just a bad look, it was the spark that lit the fire. Angel's mum didn't hold back. She accused league officials of bias, mocked Caitlin Clark's popularity, and even called out brands that refused to sponsor her daughter. But instead of helping Angel, this public tantrum made everything worse. The WNBA community, players and fans were stunned. Not by Caitlin Clark's actions, but by Angel Reese's family completely spiraling out of control in front of millions. Reese, already facing criticism for her behavior this season, now found herself in the middle of a media storm she couldn't escape. Right after the rant went viral, the WNBA was forced to respond. But instead of backing Reese, they stayed silent, letting the chaos speak for itself. Fans weren't buying the excuses. They flooded social media demanding accountability. People who once supported Reese started turning on her, saying enough is enough. Her mum's Twitter meltdown didn't just make Reese look bad, it made her look unstable and desperate. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark stayed calm. She didn't clap back, she didn't need to. Her silence made Angel's rage look even more unhinged. While Reese's name trended for all the wrong reasons, Clark's image only grew stronger. As the pressure built, Angel Reese's camp tried to do damage control. They issued a vague statement about miscommunication and emotions running high, but no one was fooled. People saw this for what it really was, an epic meltdown from a player who can't handle not being the center of attention. Behind the scenes, sources say even her teammates were distancing themselves. Practices became tense, coaches were frustrated. What was once a promising season was now a full-blown circus, with Reese right at the center of it. The real fallout started when brands took notice. Endorsements that were once lined up started to vanish. A major athletic apparel company quietly ended talks with Reese. A national food brand removed her name from their marketing campaign. And a tech company that had considered her for a social media partnership suddenly ghosted. These weren't coincidences. These companies didn't want to be associated with someone whose family is lashing out publicly and making the league look like a reality show. Caitlin Clark, on the other hand, picked up new endorsements just days later. Brands want poise, not problems. Then came the bombshell. Leaked texts and video clips started circulating, messages from inside Reese's circle planning to expose Clark during the season, including false claims about favoritism and locker room drama. These weren't just rumors, they were receipts. The footage showed clear efforts to stir controversy and drag Caitlin down with fake narratives. But when confronted, Reese's team couldn't explain it. No apologies, no retraction. Just silence, and that silence spoke volumes. At this point, the WNBA had seen enough. While they didn't issue a public statement, insiders revealed that league officials had privately warned Reese to rein in her behavior. Some even said they were reconsidering her role in league events moving forward. Players around the league began speaking up. Many didn't want to be dragged into Reese's drama anymore. She was quickly becoming a distraction, not a star. And while Reese's name trended for controversy, Caitlin Clark's trended for performance and professionalism. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's legal team began pushing back hard. They weren't playing games anymore. According to court records and internal documents, Clark's team submitted a formal defamation warning, citing the false claims and damage to her image. They presented security footage from practices, screenshots of social media messages, and even testimonials from fellow players defending Clark's character. The evidence wasn't just strong, it was bulletproof. Things took a turn when witnesses, players, coaches, and staff started speaking out. One veteran player said Reese had been obsessed with taking Clark down since the draft. Another said the Twitter rant was exactly the kind of chaos Angel lives for. But the biggest blow came from a former assistant coach who confirmed that everything Clark had been accused of was completely false. There was no favoritism, no bias, just a player who worked hard and let her game do the talking. Reese, on the other hand, was now exposed for what she really was, a player desperate for attention and willing to burn everything down to get it. And now, Angel Reese's world is falling apart. Sponsors are gone, her credibility is shot, Even her teammates have gone quiet. What started as a social media stunt from her mum has turned into a full-blown disaster. And Caitlin Clark? She's still winning games, breaking records and gaining fans every single day. While Reese crashes and burns, Clark keeps climbing. Angel thought she could destroy Caitlin's reputation, but instead, she destroyed her own. This wasn't just a meltdown, it was a public self-destruction. And now the league, the fans, and the world are watching Angel Reese fade into her own shadow.